what she wants to discuss briefly, and then we'll go over to Peg.
I just have one thing to say about the test obsession in this country in terms of the Department of Education, especially Mr. Duncan and his topics of being globally competitive and being able to compete globally. When you look at the countries with the highest PISA scores, you're looking at countries that do not have the highest entrepreneurial skills. You're looking at countries that are really good test takers and not very good at taking risks, becoming entrepreneurs, and thinking outside of the box. And I've been doing a lot of research in terms of China's model of standardization and standardized testing. And when you look at and you talk to their officials and you talk to their schools, they're running away from the standardized model. They are trying to get away from it because it has ultimately hurt them. And so when you're looking at the Common Core state standards, you're not only seeing maybe standards that are flawed or not developmentally appropriate, but you're also looking at a standardized curriculum, which in and of itself is a problem. And then when you attach high stakes assessments and you determine whether or not a student goes on to 4th grade or whether or not a student receives a diploma or whatever other penalty is attached to those tests, you're looking at a dire situation. And so I just want people to understand, we're talking about being competitive globally all the time. That's like the buzzword also with college and career readiness. But what is it that we want to do? Do we want a nation of really good algebra test takers? Do we want a really good nation of kids that know how to read boring reading comprehension passages and answer ambiguous questions that I myself have a problem answering, and I'm a doctoral student? Do we want a nation of good test takers, or do we want a nation of entrepreneurs, people who think outside the box, people who want to do something different, not just get on the assembly line? Some do want to get on the assembly line, and there's nothing wrong with that. But a standardized curriculum and high-stakes standardized tests stifle the creative process, and the other countries that have this model, who have had this model for a long, long time, they're running away from it, and we're running towards it, ignoring the problems that they have faced over the last few years.
Thank you.